I am running so late, so the start of this video is going to be a bit chaotic, but I am actually off to a photo shoot outfit. I thrifted this London Fog trench coat in a boutique and it's so beautiful. It's a size large, so it's like a little bit bigger, but the price was absolutely insane. It was $50 and the quality is amazing. I need to do little touches on it. And then I have my bag from Suzanne and I'm running out the door. I'm gonna be looking straight, but I'm gonna talk because I'm running a little bit late. So my friend and her husband have started this company. It's this company called Free the Sheep. It originated from his brother wanting to make clothes for people that struggle with anxiety. So they actually ended up making their first product was something called the Eden hoodie. And it's like this massive, large, oversized weighted blanket hoodie that you put on and it feels so nice. It's very like sensory friendly, and I just thought it was such a cool idea. And they've since been making more products which are kind of more lifestyle-y, as well as still keeping up with the idea of making it very sensory friendly, warm, cozy. Just feels really nice when you wear it. So this is not sponsored by any means, but I am working with them now and more on like the marketing aspect side and creating content and doing photo shoots and just like planning things out. So it's been really fun. I'm heading off to our shoot. Really great to just work on a team of creative people that are making something really fun and bouncing around ideas and stuff. So we have a photo shoot today. They're actually coming out with kids' clothes as well, which is really cool. The shoot starts at 11 and I am going to a coffee shop next door. I'm going to be there at 10:49, so I really hope that I can make it, but I need to eat something and get a little coffee before we head there. So I'll bring you guys along. It's 4:38 p.m. I just got home. I messed up my neck this morning while I was blow drying my hair. I like put my head back after I did my hair. Like I put my hair in a towel and then put my head back, and I felt something like a jolt go down my neck, and now I can barely turn my head to the left. I can barely turn my head to the right. I am in so much pain. A little bit tired, but I have to take Bernie on a very, very long walk. Bernard has been stuck at home. I took him on a short walk this morning, but I have to take him on like a lengthy walk, and I'm gonna kill two birds with one stone. I'm gonna take him on a walk to the grocery store, pick up some stuff to make for dinner. Rami's done at 5, but he won't be home for a while. Today's been a long, fun, good, productive day. It was really fun. I'm really grateful to be working with people. I think that's something I've realized with social media and just like being my own, doing my own thing for so long. I really miss the collaborative effort of things. I miss it. I mean, I've been on social media, doing YouTube, doing Instagram, all of that for 10 years. 10 years is a long time to be having the exact same type of career, and at this point that's what it's been for me. So it's really fun to do something a little bit different, even though it's kind of still in the same realm of things. It's still different, it's still fun, and there's a vision and there's a brand that I'm just so excited to be a part of. Some, and it's cool because it's a friend of mine. All right, I'm gonna go take Bernard on his little walk, or long walk, and then we'll make some dinner, and that's the day. That's the whole day today. I am in such immense pain, and I'm trying to figure out if I should put the Bengay on. I think this is supposed to have something that's actually numbing. It hurts so bad, you guys. Or if I should put this one with the lidocaine. I think this one. I think let's do this one. Oh, it hurts so bad. It hurts like into my head, and it's giving me such a bad headache too. I don't understand how this happened. I go to a chiropractor all the time. I mean, I sleep on my front, so I guess that kind of makes sense. Yeah, I have to get it into my hair. That's how much it hurts. Okay, Bernard, I'm coming. I hear you. Ow. I feel like neck pain has got to be one of the most annoying type of pains. Like, it's just, there's not much you can do about it. I've got to take a Tylenol. I recently had to take a whole round of antibiotics, so I'm taking a very specific probiotic that was recommended to me by the doctor, which is this one. I've never heard of it before. My supplements are very simple these days. 2 maca pills. I've never tried maca before, but heard it's really great for hormone regulation. And then I do the myo-inositol. Also, because I am going to a reformer Pilates class today, I'm doing I'll be adding some electrolytes in. The most simple formula I could find. It has vitamin C, sodium, and potassium. And I will be bringing that to class with me. But I only take electrolytes on days that I'm sweating, I'm doing like a hot class, or if I'm just walking, or if I have a rest day, I won't be taking any electrolytes. It didn't taste good. I'm a big believer in rotating your supplements and really taking things based off of your blood work. So I recently had some blood work done, and all the supplements that I'm taking, they make sense. Obviously, I'm not a doctor, so take it with a grain of salt. But if you've been taking something for a very long time, I do think it's important to kind of see where you're at with minerals, with vitamins. If you're taking copious amounts of something, you are making your organs work a little bit harder if you don't need it, in order to get rid of it. I'm gonna make some breakfast. I have a reformer Pilates class at 12. It's currently 9 o'clock. I have to take Bernard for a very long walk before I do that. After my class, I'll be meeting Rami for lunch. He's working all day today, so I'm gonna bring some sandwiches and we're gonna have a little picnic outside of the hospital. Because he is in residency, his schedule sucks, but we are so close to the end, and I'm really fortunate that I do have such a flexible schedule that I can pretty much work around his, and it just allows us so much more time. I really don't know how people do it when both of you have a very strict and rigid schedule, and if they don't line up. You know, a lot of Rami's friends are both doctors and they're both in residency, and it's really admirable to see how they prioritize and make time for each other, and it's amazing. Rami installed cameras all over our place, even though we live in a very safe neighborhood. I'm grateful for it now. Like, when I was really young, I really just didn't care about my privacy, and I never thought any kind of like identity theft or anything like that would happen to me until it did. And I have a story for you guys, and if you've been here for a while, then maybe you remember I used to live in West Hollywood in like a back house. This was either pre-pandemic or during the pandemic. And our trash would get pulled out into the front house, but we never really saw it. So we would put like our recycling and trash and everything into the front. And I didn't have clear view of it because we were the back house and it was like a tiny little house. At the time, my management company was sending checks for me to be able to deposit the money that I would make. I would deposit those checks and then I would take the mail and just put it in like a little baggie, thinking that I was going to shred it later, which is what you're supposed to do with things like that. And I think accidentally I must have thrown that bag into the recycling bin thinking it was something else. Didn't think anything of it. And I get a call like a month later from my management company saying, hey, I think you redeposited a check that you already had. And I was like, that you already deposited? And I was like, no, I didn't. And then it kept happening all over again. And basically what happened was somebody got a hold of my checks and they were just cashing them at like random places. I don't really know how they were able to do that without having all my information, but ever since that happened, I've been so like worried about privacy. I'm just so much more careful. Maybe that's also just a part of growing up. But I wanted to actually tell you guys about an app that I recently discovered that has changed my life. I'm so grateful for it. If you care about your online privacy, I think you're really gonna like it. So today's video is actually sponsored by Hogo. It is actually the first reward forward privacy app. You can actually swipe to get your data off of those sketchy broker sites that are selling your info. You can actually see what kind of personal information is being sold right on the app, and then with one swipe you can stop them, which is pretty amazing. And you can even take actions on the app on negative items on your credit report, such as late payments, for example, with just a push of one button. Hogo also provides a personalized plan and other tools to maximize your credit score, which we can definitely all work on. Users are actually averaging 34 points in 30 days, which if you know anything about your credit score, it's a big jump. The best part about this is every single time that you make a smart step, like disputing negative credit marks or removing your info from data broker sites, you're actually earning Hogo coins. Now, this is kind of amazing for anybody that likes to shop because you can actually redeem those exact points on Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart, and even Taco Bell. So you're literally getting rewarded for taking action in order to 1, maximize your credit score, and 2, protect your privacy. I feel like it's a very adult move to do. I'm so excited to be partnering with them. You guys can download Hogo today. I will have a link in the description bar and start turning all of your smart moves into gift cards. Thank you so much, Hogo, for partnering with me on today's video. By the way, you can use those gift cards right away. Just made myself some oatmeal for breakfast. I'm not excited for this breakfast. In fact, I'm almost never excited for breakfast, but that's something that I have accepted, and I just make stuff that I know I can eat and take down fairly easily, but I know that I need it and I do my best. So I'm just adding in a little bit of Greek yogurt to this oatmeal. This is one of those breakfasts that I used to have back in the day when I first started my fitness journey, and it's just nostalgic enough that if I just really don't feel like eating breakfast, I can eat that enough for the nostalgia feeling. I know it sounds kind of crazy. Sometimes we listen to our cravings and sometimes we listen to our common sense. And common sense is telling me I need to eat some breakfast. This works. I'm gonna add some honey on top. Look at this. Look at this. I really wish I brought my camera into that class because it absolutely kicked my butt. I don't think I've ever sweated this much in a non-hot class. Like, I feel kind of gross going for lunch. I feel like I need to shower, but honestly, it is what it is. I'm gonna go get us some sandwiches. I'm trying to find a spot right now. There's something called the Sandwich Society, which looks really good. And doesn't look too expensive either, which is good. I think this is where I'm gonna go. It's been a good day. I am feeling pretty good. I didn't sleep well. My neck is just hurting. I feel really good right now, so I'll take it. I think my little matcha worked. God, I'm so happy to be having matchas again, you guys. I feel like I really had to cut them out for a minute there, and that was the right decision, but now it's just, it just makes my day. It makes me so happy.
Me and my wife here.
Yeah, the Reuben.
Reuben, look at this.
It looks really good. I got a turkey with, they're supposed to toast this, but they didn't. It's okay. Turkey with avocado, and I got extra turkey.
That's a crazy sandwich.
I know, it's like, I shouldn't have gotten extra turkey. This is too much turkey. Rami is on his way home. So I'm making dinner. I'm making my lazy dinner. I go to for if I just am really not feeling like cooking anything. So I will get a pre-cut butternut squash. I mean, again, you can cut it yourself, but usually while I'm grocery shopping, I will grab one just because I know there's gonna be a day where I just don't really feel like making anything. So I get a pre-cut butternut squash. I got my salmon, and then I'm preheating the oven to 400 degrees. Have a sheet pan. I literally bake it for like less than 15 minutes, maybe like 14 minutes on 400 degrees. I'm gonna add lemon, olive oil, salt, pepper, and a little bit of this glaze. Let me show you guys.